June 1939.
Here we go into round one. Galeno's much heavier than Lewis. Tony weighs 233, Joe 200. But Galeno's 33-pound advantage doesn't bother Lewis. The bomber knocked out Primo Carnera, who had a 68-pound weight pull. Lewis was shaken up by that left hook. This Tony is really dangerous. When his fists land, you know you're hit. Lewis won the heavyweight title from Jimmy Braddock by an 8-round knockout just 2 years before this fight. Since then, Joe's defended his title 6 times. And only one opponent, Tommy Farr, lasted more than 5 rounds against the bomber. Lewis has been installed a 9-1 favorite tonight. The end of round one. Now here we go into round 2 of this 15-rounder between Joe Louis, the world heavyweight champion, and 2-ton Tony Galeno from Jersey. That left counter shows Lewis's strategy tonight. He's making Galeno lead, and he opens him up for the counter. Galeno promised his friends this scrap wouldn't go beyond 5 rounds. When Lewis heard about it, he said, sure, but he'd be the one to end it with a knockout over Tony. Tony also said he'd murdered Joe, and he called him a bum. But the bomber wasn't mad at Galeno. He says Tony's just a fat old man, just another day's work. What a power combination. Galeno up at the count of 2. That was the first time Galeno's been knocked down in all his 11 years in the ring. The end of round 2. Now here we go into round 3. Galeno's handlers have had to patch up his eyes. Both his eyes are pretty badly cut up. Hard left to the jaw by Galeno. Lewis up at the count of 2. This is a surprise. It's the first time that Joe's been knocked down since he took the title from Braddock. The crowd is wild. They're screaming for Galeno to follow it up. Tony just doesn't know what to do. Galeno may not be in the best of shape, but he throws a lot of dangerous leather. The end of round 3, and the crowd buzzing about Lewis's knockdown. Now here we go into the 4th round of this 15-round title bout between world heavyweight champion Joe Louis and 2-ton Tony Galeno. Between rounds, Galeno's manager told him that Lewis was ready to be taken, but he told Tony not to go in wide open. He said, look for a clean shot, then slug him again. Joe looks all right out there. Seems to have recovered from that knockdown. Of course, that wise old trainer of his, Jack Blackburn, knows how to pace Lewis, how to take care of him. Galando completely helpless. Tony drops to his knees. He's in bad shape, and the referee...